is Sarah Abdi from QAIM TV Canada with the vision of 2050. We bring a unique program on the title of Tohfa Tul Saimeen. On this program, we discuss the topic which is connect to the Ramzan Sharif. And today, we invited a very renowned Ahlebait whose name is Mualana Abul Qasim. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Glad to have with you and warmly welcome to you on QAIM TV Canada. Sir, nowadays we are observing that on this time, having to coexistence in a multicultural society like Middle East, like Europe, like India or other countries, what challenge and difficulties, trouble as our youth have to face in order to carry on with our religion, culture and obligation?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thanks for inviting me for this informative session. And Alhamdulillah, it's a very good question and it is timely asked. Yes, especially the youth, those who are residing in the Western world, there are the challenges they are facing. And it's our duty to answer them and guide them. And related to the challenges, one very important thing I would like to share with you. Remember, just because of the network and all those things, these days, the issue and the problem is not especially, okay, this is for the Canada, this for the Australia and the Western world. Because the world becomes the global village. And when it becomes the global village, so maybe sometimes someone he lives in the Karachi and he is facing those problems. But if there is no one to guide him and help him, so of course, it's very hard for him to survive. Anyway, a religious, cultural background and coexistence. Number one, see, how do I will be able to answer the other people? How I will be able to convince other people? First, I supposed to convince myself. The base of your religion is convince yourself before you are going to convince others. And therefore, in Usul Deen, there is a hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam about all the roots of the religion like Tawheed, oneness of Allah, and the justice of Allah, and the prophecy and the prophethood, and the imamat and the day of judgment and the reward and the punishment. Whatever you believe, you must have the proof. So at least you'll be able to convince the other people. Now, so that means before you are going to educate the other people, you must educate yourself. Our issue is that without understanding, without ma'rifat or the knowledge, we are trying to answer the people. And therefore, problem is getting worse. So now, here, one hadith from Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam, just about the understanding of our own. He said, Man arafa nafsahu faqad arafa rabbah. Whoever has recognizes himself, he'll be able to recognize his Allah. So our recognition is very important. So now, one more thing about the challenges. In our system, there are the madrasas, classes, but what we are doing, okay, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, boys and the girls, there are the madrasa until they are in the secondary. Once they enter in the secondary, there are the many places, there is a big vacuum. No classes, no lectures, there is no connection with the youth. I'm requesting you all, and especially It is the duty of the ulama, the people, those who are running the madrasa, parents. We all are the pillars. We must be connected. Don't leave them. The reason is that, see, there are the 3 stages to train your child. First 7 years, treat them like their king. Another 7 years, treat them they are like a slave. But when we are saying slave of the servant, so that means the servant, so that means give him some responsibilities, teach him, and this is the right time. Hadith from Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. Al-ilm fi as-saghar kan-nakhsh fi al-hajar. Giving knowledge in the young age, it is indelible. It is lasting. It is everlasting. This is the right time. It is like a writing on a stone. Because see, if someone is going to learn in the age of 40 or 50 or later on, of course I encourage them, come and learn. Because there is a hadith from Rasulullah, اطلب العلم من المهد إلى اللهد. Acquire knowledge from cradle to the acquire knowledge from cradle to the grave. But still, this is the right time. Our youth, sometimes they are missing. There are the few reasons. Our programs, these are not in their language. Why it is not in their language? Because this was the problem of the parents. While they were speaking their own language at their home, and they were attending majalis in Urdu or Farsi or Arabic, at the same time they were speaking with their children in English languages. And after the age of 14, 15 or 18 or 20, they are expecting these children, they are going to attend the Urdu majalis. Sometimes, you know what the reason is? Because parents, they are from the subcontinent background. MashaAllah, they are highly qualified, educated, and they are skilled people. Therefore, they migrated. They are earning good. They are doing a good job. But the reason is there is not a practice of the English language. So they are speaking English with their children. This is the time when they are spoiling their children. And it is proved from the all experts, those who are experts in the psychology of the children. If the children, they get the knowledge in their own language or the mother language, they are more sharp, intelligent. And if you learn more and more languages, it makes you more intelligent. So anyway, I'm telling, and this is my advice, educate your children at your home, in your Imam Barga, and make the habit of the reading of the book. And whenever they are asking questions, first thing, do not discourage them. Second thing, if they ask a question, chalo bas टाल देते हैं. No. Answer them correct question, answer. Give them correct answer. If you give the wrong answer, you know what will happen? They are very sharp. They are going to find the answer from the Google. Maybe answer is wrong there also. But what will happen? They will understand, oh, my father is unable to answer me. What is the result? The one who was connected with you from now. And sometimes, you know what happened? Sometimes we believe that I answered the question of my son, but actually that was the wrong question. I was smiling with my wife. I was saying, Alhamdulillah, I found my son is no, he's very smart. Oh, now he started keeping distance with you. So please give them correct answer. If you are not able to give them correct answer, get the answer from the people, those who are able to give the correct answer. You know?
For this purpose, now the parents attach the children from the social media also.
Yeah.
I think so. While it's indeed you must be translate your Quran in English, you must be read the Quran in English and hadith of Masumeen in English.
Yeah, of course you provide, yeah, mashallah, very good. Your religion is all religion based on understanding. If somebody offer the prayer 2 rakah, but he understand, Sawab is 70 times more than the someone who is unable to understand. And some other riwayat and narration, that 2 rakat which you offered while you were understanding, it is better than the someone who offered the prayer without understanding for the period of 70 years. Make them understand.
Truly.
But when it is possible, when I do understand. And one more thing, whenever for the teachers training program, when I deliver my lecture, so one very small thing I'm sharing with them. I'm saying, see, while we are learning, attending the classes, actually at that time we are teaching. We teach our parents, we teach our teachers, principal. Oh, homework done? Yes, done. How was your exam? Alhamdulillah, excellent. You understand? Yes. You got my point? Yes. You understand 110? Yes, 100%, 110%. Result came 40 out of 100. What happened? It was not understood by me. But while you are teaching someone, this is my request to everyone, parents, teachers, and everyone. Whether one page you are going to teach, but prepare yourself. Spend an hour and more. Every sentence, every word, you try to understand. Maybe my son will ask this point, that point, that point. So please be connected, be associated, be friendly, educate them. But before you educate them, educate yourself. And once you are educating your children, they are going to college, universities, because their accent is better than us, because they are living here. So actually, they are the representatives. So send the perfect and the complete representatives to this society, the one who will be able to answer the questions raised by others in the respectful manner.
It's fact that parents is also responsible to relinquish this communication gap or generation gap. I'd like to point the second question or add the second question in this program, which is very informative. As we know that we aren't allowed to eat or drinking anything during the fasting, but we are limited in this frame of eating or drinking, or there are another thing like such as halal things we must observe during Ramzan. We are limited from that.
Now see, fasting related to the fasting. Yes. Fasting, generally the concept of the people is that just to stop yourself from eating and drinking. Okay, please open the Fawzul Masail. There are the 8 other things also. But all these 10 things which break your fast or invalidate your fast, it is your fast of the stomach only. But there are the 3 types of the fast. Hadith from Amirul Mu'mineen, Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam, when he described and explained, he said, Sawmul qalbi khayrun min siyamil lisan. Fast of stomach, fast of tongue, fast of heart. Best is the fast of the heart. Clean your heart. Remove the evil thoughts. remove the hatred and enmity. Purify it. Month of Ramadan is month of purification of soul. Aim of the revelation of the Quran is purification of soul. Aim of the sending of the Prophet is purification of the soul. The Sawmul Qalb. The best is fasting of the heart. It is better than fasting of the tongue. Fasting of the tongue? Oh, I'm not eating. No, do not lie. Do not backbite. Do not abuse. And Sawmul Lisan is khayrun min siyamil batn. And fast of the tongue is better than the fast of the stomach. Here, not only to refrain from just eating and drinking. One hadith from our sixth Imam, Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam. One of his companions called Muhammad. He is among those four who has narrated thousands of the hadith and narration and the tradition from our sixth Imam. Closest companion, student, Imam, he proud on him. Imam said, Ya Muhammad, إذا صمت فليصم سمعك وبصرك ورجلك وقلبك ولسانك وشعرك وجلدك ولا تكن يوم صومك كيوم فطرك. Oh Muhammad, when you fast, فليصم سمعك. Not only your stomach, your ear supposed to fast. Do not listen evil or wrong thing. Your eye should not see any wrong or namahram or unlawful. Walisanak. Your tongue supposed to fast. وشعرك. Hair. Why hair? The Arabic hair. The girls, those who are fasting, they're supposed to cover their head. So Namahram cannot see their hair. Jildak. Do not touch the Namahram. Or shake hand with someone. Qalbak, your heart supposed to fast. Your thoughts supposed to fast. And your day of fasting not to be equal or the same as the day while you are not fasting. One hadith from Bibi Fatima. When she went to the Khalifa of that time to claim her right of the Fadak and the Imamat and Khilafat of Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam, there she described the entire religion in one sermon. Why we are praying, why we are fasting, why zakat is wajib, why hajj and everything. One sentence, one word only. Kamale. Amazing. What she said? As-siyamu tathbitan lil-ikhlas. Allah made siyam and fasting wajib upon you to fix the sincerity. From where I do understand the sincerity? You know, I was alone inside the mosque. I was praying. Someone he entered. I felt that someone he entered in the mosque. I was praying fast. Now I started praying slow, pretending, show off. I improve my qiraat. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is for what? For the show off. When you went for the Hajj, or before the Hajj, mashallah, social media, oh, alhamdulillah, I've been invited by the people and going for Hajj, this and that. Publicity. You help the people, you paid your qawms. But on Facebook, that receipt from the office of Ayatollah Sistani, it was why you are publishing over there. I posted there for the publicity. But only the fast, while you're fasting, this is only for Allah. You know, every ibadat we are doing, qurbatan ila Allah, seeking nearness to Him. But this fast is only for Him. Why? While we are fasting, by mistake at 9:30, just a drop of water gone in my throat, or in your throat, or my son's throat. They might call Mualana by mistake, accidentally. It happened. What is my duty? My rosa is valid or not? That is the sincerity. No one was there. You were able to hide. You were able to drink. You were able to eat. Right? Show to the people I'm fasting. That fixed the sincerity. Therefore, Allah said, As-sawmu li wa ana uzzi lahu. Fast is for me, and I will reward. But Allah is not going to reward for the prayers, Hajj, Zakat, recitation of Quran and Dua. Yes, but there is a special reward for the fasting, because this is for Him only. But the entire ibadah for Him only. As Quran said, ayah number 162, Surah Al-An'am, Qul inna salati. If someone has such kind of the problem, you know, fighting with his nafs because of the issue of the show off, Qul inna salati. Read, understand, practice. Oh Prophet, tell me, inna salati, my prayer, wa nusuki, my sacrifices, wa mahyaya, my life, wa mamati, my death, lillah, for Allah, Rabbil Alameen, who is the Lord of the universes. So the benefit of the fasting is to fix the sincerity. If you will be sincere, you will get the result from your word. If you speak with someone, inshallah, it will transfer. People, they will understand. People, they will accept.
That's a very good, Qibla. On the same point, I would like to say that actually this Ramzan is a 30-day comprehensive package for practicing. Yeah. We are supposed to be enhance our spirituality or a good positive things by eliminate the negative era or negative gathering or negativity from ourselves. On the same point, I would like to ask a different thing. I think it's indeed nowadays we are asked to ourselves or see that, observe that, save our eyes, lower our gaze, or down toward, make a down toward our tune for achieving taqwa, especially, or spiritual merits on this is Ramzan, especially during the fasting. If we say, but on the other side, we observe that if we are not bold enough, we are not straightforward, we are not outspoken, the people try to take advantage of our softness, our innocentness. So, Qibla, can you please say that how could we manage that? How could we combat the situation on the positive or both attitude nowadays?
See, okay, as you were saying, see, lower your gaze, be polite, be soft-spoken, be kind. So because of that, people, they will get the advantage of this. And maybe sometime you will face the difficulty or hardship. I'm not agree. Not 100%, maybe sometime it will happen, but sometime your kindness, your good akhlaq, Not today. Maybe it takes time, but it will change the people. I'm telling you one story from the life of Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu salam. Once Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he asked, Ya Ali, someone is doing bad with you. What will be your reaction? How you are going to treat him? Imam alayhi salatu salam, he smiled and he said, Inshallah, I will treat him nicely. Rasulullah, he asked, Ali, next time he is doing the same. Imam, he smiled again, I'll be nice with him. Third time Rasulullah is repeatedly he is doing the same and he is getting worse with you. What will be your treatment with him? Imam said, I'll be nice with him. Imam said, he is not, Rasulullah said, see, he is not changing his behavior. Imam said, therefore I'm saying, if he know that it is wrong, it is bad, and he is not changing his behavior, then why do I change my behavior, which is good? So inshallah, we will get the result, and we will get the result. And alhamdulillah, we are receiving the result. And I had the many of the experience of those things. So inshallah, with your good akhlaq, with your good manner, Rasulullah, what was his sword? إِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. You are at the exalted position of the good behavior and the morality. Or he said, see, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. Allah raised me, Allah sent me to complete and perfect the akhlaq and the morality. So that means if you are going to fight against the immorality, so what will be your weapon? Immorality or morality? Your weapon is supposed to be morality, akhlaq. And inshallah, it will change. Therefore, just one sentence. One of the companion of Rasulullah, Mu'adh bin Jabal, he planned and he was appointed by Rasulullah, go for the tabligh, educate the people. Here these few questions Rasulullah answered. Then Rasulullah he said one thing. And the same hadith is from 5th Imam. To call the people, but remember, don't use your tongue with your good action. So that means there is an impact of that. Surah An-Nahl, ayah number 125. Here there is a good message, beta. Quran Majid, it said, Ud'u ila sabili rabbik. Call people toward the path of your Lord. By becoming bold? By getting rude? Or harsh? No. Bil hikmah. With wisdom. Wa ma'izatil hasana. Nice, beautiful, or pleasant advices. All with that. Jadilhum billati ahsan. If it is still they are not going to accept, they are going to argue with you, choose the best way for the argument. Be soft. So this is the message of the Quran and Hadith and the life of Ahlebait alayhi salatu salam, and the self-control in the month of Ramadan, which is very important.
We take the last question for regarding hijab especially. We observe that, or we like to say that as a Muslim, hijab is a part of Muslim culture. But on the same time, it saved the humanity. I think so. So nowadays, we observe that literacy push on the girls, especially to put off the hijab for getting a successful rank or colorful rank. But we observe that nowadays. People say that, or this office environment say that, okay, you look like a model or do an hijab environment or get up. So on the same time, what a female or a girl need to do, she left this opportunity, she leaves this opportunity, or how could be she manage each and everything if she is a Muslim or non-Muslim?
Very simple.
On the same book.
Because see, Islam gives the highest respect and regard to the woman. And that hijab is the biggest proof of that, see, the valuable and the worthy thing which was covered, which is covered. Number two, related to hijab, see, modesty, it is in the nature of the man and a human being. It is in the nature. Islam is a religion of fitrat and the nature. And when we are talking about the modernity, yes, if you remember, few times, maybe few different people, they answered, but the first time when we were in Iran in 80s, there was the news presenter, there was the lady, and at that time, at the time of the, after the Iran-Iraq war, in one of the interview, BBC representative or anchor, he asked the question from that lady, why do you observe the hijab? But you are not feeling that, see, you are the backward or the era of the stone. She replied bravely, but with all respect, you're talking about the Stone Age. In the Stone Age, people, they were not wearing anything. Thereafter, they realized they put the leaves and thereafter started wearing the cloth. So no one is modern than me. So this is the issue. So this is the sign of the modernity and modesty. And this is not only in the Islam. Look, it is in Christianity also. It is in the Judaism also. And it is everywhere where they understand the respect and the status of the woman. Where the woman was exploited or ignored, there is no respect for the hijab. And Saira, really, you will be surprised to know that few years back, one of the Muslim girl, she was traveling and she was in the bus, and there was one person, she pointed her in the Melbourne. What happened, you know? What was the reaction? Non-Muslim, they came in the support of that girl. And there were the many Christian, Australian, non-Muslim, they put the scarf, observe the hijab, and they said, see, if you want to punch me, I'm also hijabi. I remember when my daughter, she was very young, and I was traveling, and I came from Iran to Mumbai, and from Mumbai, I went to the Delhi. She was just 3 years old, with a scarf, with coat. While she was walking with us, one after the other woman, they were coming and they were kissing her and they were saying, mashallah, beautiful, beautiful. There were the hundred of the girls in the same age group. That means it is the waqar, and it is the identity of the girl and the woman is hijab. Only the people, those who have the fear, because of the inferiority complex. And why it comes? When you are weak. Be strong. Have the good akhlaq. Study your religion. Educate yourself before you are going to answer others.
Thank you. We are hopeful to you, sir, for being a part of this episode under the shelter of Tohfa Saimeen with the vision of 2050. And we must invite you for our next program. Inshallah. Take care. Allah Hafiz, Nazri.